ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ गीताध्यानश्लोकाः।
ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनम् देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णौ वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरम् हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानम् मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजम् कलिमल प्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकम् करोति वाचालम् पङ्गुम् लङ्घयते गिरिम् यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् शान्ताकारम् भुजगशयनम् पद्मनाभम् सुरेशम् विश्वाधारम् गगनसदृशम् मेघवर्णम् शुभाङ्गम् लक्ष्मीकान्तम् कमलनयनम् योगिहृद्ध्यानगम्यम् वन्दे विष्णुम् भवभयहरम् सर्वलोकैकनाथम् यम् ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यम् सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यम् योगिनः यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः नारायणम् नमस्कृत्य नरम् चैव नरोत्तमम् देवीम् सरस्वतीम् व्यासम् ततो जयमुदीरयेत् सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय कृष्णाय कृष्णकारिणे नमो वेदान्तवेद्याय गुरवे बुद्धिसाक्षिणे सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धम् गीतामृतम् महत् गीताशास्त्रमिदम् पुण्यम् यः पठेत् प्रयतः पुमान् विष्णोः पदमवाप्नोति भयशोकादिवर्जितः एकम् शास्त्रम् देवकीपुत्रगीतम् एको देवो देवकीपुत्र एव एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकम् तस्य देवस्य सेवा ॐ श्रीकृष्णाय परमात्मने नमः।
धन्यवादाः। नमः सर्वेभ्यः। We will start. I will continue with the Ashtamadhyaya, or sorry, Navamadhyaya. We have completed. This was the last shloka that we read in the last class. अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते मृत्युसंसारवर्त्मनि. This is what you have seen in the last class, and now we are going to see the next shloka.
मया ततमिदं सर्वम्
मया ततमिदं सर्वं
जगदव्यक्तमूर्तिना
जगदव्यक्तमूर्तिना
मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि
मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि
न चाहं तेष्वस्थितः
न चाहं तेष्वस्थितः. ओके. मया ततम् इदं सर्वं जगदव्ययमूर्तिना मया जगदव्ययमूर्तिना इदं सर्वं ततं किं मया ओके by me or in me by me जगदव्ययमूर्तिना मया सर्वमिदं ततं. By me all this world, I think we can add asti to say exists. All of this world exists because of me, by me. I am the reason. Iti. Matsthani sarvabhutani. In me, matsthani. In me, sarvabhutani. All beings exist. You can add asti again. Na cha aham teshu avasthitaha. Aham teshu avasthitaha na. I am not there in them. What? That's a very, very weird meaning.
Yeah.
Any what is he saying?
Exactly. So he will answer the very same question. I answer a question in the next shloka. Nachamat-sthani bhutani pashyame yogameshwaram. See my divine play that even though I am not in them, I am still in them. So he's actually playing with words and he's making some esoteric meanings. But we can discuss how. The first line is quite clear, right? So Jagad avyakta murtina maya tatam idam. Sarvam jagat idam tatam. All of this entire universe has been tatam. It has been permeated by me. By whom? By not Krishna.
By me.
Avyakta murtina.
Avyakta murtina maya. By me. Who is this avyakta murti? Jagat sarvam. Jagat sarvam idam tatam. Tatam means spread.
Spread. I have spread myself into the entire world.
Absolutely.
And matsthani sarva bhutani.
Matsthani sarva bhutani. All these bhutas are in me. Na cha aham teshu avasthitaha. But I am not there in them. Iti yuktavan. It's a very, very new kind of thing. But let's see. But he is actually contradicting himself.
Yeah.
Because he actually, just before in 7th Adhyaya or 6th Adhyaya, he says that 630. What is it? 630. Let's quickly go to
Sarva bhutani Chatmanam sarvabhuteshu chatmanam.
Atra, I will make the 6 here. Chapter value 6. Shloka value 29, I think. See. Sarvabhutasthamatmanam sarvabhutani chatmani ityuktamati. And then he is also said, Yomam pashyati sarvatra sarvanjamai pashyati. And now he is saying, I am not there in them. Which is very, very interesting and different from what he previously claimed. He is saying, I am not there in all these sarvabhuteshu. Although matsthani sarvabhutani, although everything is in me, I am not there in them.
In avasthitaha, aham na avasthitaha teshu. Perhaps what he means there is aham, I am not. So when he says the saptami vibhakti is usually used for adhikaranakara. Means where there is A, if B is in A, it means A is the adhara for B. So in that sense, he is saying maybe that I am the adhara for the Jagat, but the Jagat is not adhara for me. Therefore, in that sense, I am not in them, but they are in me. So it's like
nice.
I am dependent.
It's this independent existence.
Yeah.
I think that's what you would argue. But atra pashyatu avasthitaha ityeva uktamam. Avasthitaha means to be present or be to exist. Right? Teshu aham na avasthitaha. I am not there in them. This is what he is saying. But let's see what Shankaracharya. Before that, Usharani Mata kimapi vadati va.
I'm just listening, and which is this? Screen is not shared, so I couldn't.
Oh, ayyo! I have not been sharing the screen.
No problem. I
I'm so
joined in
sorry.
between, so
No. It's my fault. I should have been sharing the screen from the start. That's fine.
धन्यवाद.
Yeah. So this is the shloka we're discussing.
I
9 point.
thought it was the sixth shloka, and so I was wondering. That's all. So yeah, please continue and listen.
Okay, but don't. I think the video will capture the recording will capture whatever we're doing on the screen. So that's
Okay,
not.
no problem.
Okay. So we will quickly go to what Shankaracharya has to say. Maya mama yaha paraha bhavaha tena tatam vyaptam sarvam idam jagat. Who is this avyaktamurtina? Mu- Na vyakta murtihi. Swarupam yasya mama. Yasya mama saha ahamavayamurtihi tena maya avyaktamurtina karanagocharaswarupena इत्यर्थः करणगोचरस्वरूपेण मया इति करणं करणकारक
करण इत्युक्ते अस्माकम् इन्द्रियाणि अन्तःकरणमिति वदन्ति खलु अन्तःकरणं बहिःकरणम् इत्युक्ते अस्माकम् इन्द्रियाणि मन इन्द्रियाणि तेषां गोचरस्वरूपेण प्रायः अत्र they should have been करण अगोचरस्वरूपेण because अव्यक्तमूर्ति
करणागोचरस्वरूपेण इत्यर्थः ओ अव्यक्तं
मनस् अगोचरं
तदेव करण अगोचरस्वरूपेण मया अव्यक्तमूर्तिना इदं सर्वं जगत् ततम्. So by me, who is avyakta murti, that is who cannot be seen by karanas, the antahkaranas or bahikaranas, such kind of me who is the avyakta murti, idam sarvam jagat, all this world, tatam vyaptam. And then what is he saying? Asmin mayi avyaktamurtaihi मूर्तौ अव्यक्तमूर्तौ स्थितानि मत्स्थानि whatever is there within this avyaktamurtau sthitani, in this avyaktamurti they are matsthitani, they are in me. Sarvabhutani brahmadini स्तंभपर्यन्तानि ब्रह्मादीनि स्तंभपर्यन्तानि. Stamba means like small speck of grass. So starting from Brahma all the way to a small speck, everything iti sarva bhutani matsthani, they are all in me. Nahi niratmakam kinchit bhutam, there is nothing that does not have atma. Niratmakam kinchit nahi bhutam, definitely is not there. Vyavaharaya avakalpate, vyavaharaya avakalpate. Avakalpate means does not create.
नहीं निरात्मकं यत्किंचित् भूतम्
Avakalpate.
व्यवहाराय न अवकल्पते. There cannot be, even in this transaction mode,
there is nothing that is without atma. Even vyavahare, even in vyavahara, even in transaction, in all the things that we can speak of. Vyavahara also means speech. Right? Speech is a transaction. Everything that we can think and speak of is vyavahara. In that also there is nothing that is niratmakam, that soulless, is without atma. Everything is soulful. Ataha matsthani maya atmana atmavatsvena sthitani. Therefore all of these by atmani, in atma, maya atmana, because of atma, atmani, in atma, by atma, as atmatvena, because of atma, like atmatvena, as atma sthitani,
by the people, for the people, from the people.
Correct. Matsthani maya atmana atmavattvena sthitani. Ataha mayi sthitani iti uchyate. Therefore, he is saying they are all in me. Tesham bhutanam ahameva atma. For all these bhutas, I am the atma. Ityataha teshu sthitaha. Iti ataha teshu sthitaha. And therefore, by this logic, he is there in them, or iti moodha buddhinam avabhasate. This is what moodha buddhis think. Wow, they destroyed me right now. This is what I was thinking. Okay. Avabhasate. Ataha bravimi. Therefore, I am saying. So, one might think that because.
No.
Hmm.
But I am also in them is what the Mudha Buddhists may think. Therefore, he is clarifying that I am not in them.
Correct.
Tesham bhutanam ahameva atma ityataha teshu sthitaha is like water is contained in a vessel.
There, the water is thinking that the vessel is also in the water.
Yeah.
It's not correct. The water is in the vessel, and the vessel can say that I am always there with water. But the water should not say that I am there with the vessel. The vessel is in me. Okay. So there is that. How do we say?
Adhara.
Adhara and Adhyaya. Correct. That is what is being specified. Aham na cha aham teshu bhuteshu avasthitaha. But I am not there in them. Okay. Murtavat संश्लेषाभावेन आकाशस्यापि अंतरतमः हि आत्मा अहम्. Okay. संश्लेषाभावेन, because of lack of संश्लेष अभावेन मूर्तवत्. किं मूर्तवत्?
Samshlesha ityukte embracing. Murtavat samshlesha means being able to touch or embrace something which has a murta form. Because I am avyakta, I cannot embrace something which has form. Similar to how
आकाशात् आकाशस्यापि अंतरतमः.
Antara means inside. Antaratama.
He is in the innermost thing of Akasha itself. Hi aham. That is what I am. Nahi asamsargi vastu kvachit adheya bhavena avasthitam bhavati. Samsargi vastu. Samsargaha.
एतत् संसर्गः स्पर्शः एव.
स्पर्शः इति वा?
असंसर्गी वस्तु.
असंसर्गी वस्तु आधेयभावेन अवस्थितं भवति. न भवति. Okay. That which cannot be caught hold of cannot exist as adheya bhuta. It's the thing that is that has an adhara.
Exactly. It's like if there is water and it's there in a vessel, in a bottle, then we can say the water is the adheya, the bottle is the adhara, because there is a contact between and it is being contained by the bottle. Because it can't even be touched. How can you contain something which cannot be touched? Therefore, it cannot therefore be, even though it may seem that the akasha is there within the bottle, this air is there within the bottle, but it is not there, and so it is not the adheya. Therefore, I am not in them is how he makes sense of it.
Interesting point. Ma'am, any point that you might want to add?
No, I'm trying to understand. It's because it starts with the nirakara. Is it something that we need to catch hold of it and then try to understand it?
There is no catching hold. That's what he's saying.
No. I mean to say we have to catch that point as nirakara as a base to understand further.
So the thing is, what is being said is this nirakara is the adhara for everything. But whatever is adhara, all of us are adharas, adheyas. We are dependent on the adhara, right? This adhara is the Paramatma right now. But we cannot catch hold of this Paramatma just because of the fact that we are adheya. Is that correct?
And even if we are Adhyaya,
Hmm.
so for example, there can be a bottle inside a water bottle.
Hmm.
You keep a big bottle, big utensil, then
Hmm.
there's water. So the water is Adhyaya for the vessel, for the bigger container. But then you can keep another bottle inside. That so then for the small bottle, the water becomes the Adhara.
Hmm.
Which but it is possible. So he's trying to say that is not even the case. Like because other matas actually usually say that Atma exists as a small atom within the heart.
Adi Sukshmam.
Adi Sukshmam, it is there within the body, it's a physical entity and so on.
Hmm.
He is saying no, it is not so. If it is so sukshma that not even space, it can be contacted with space.
Correct.
How will you even say what the physical location is, or it is being contained in the body or within the mind? It's
Hmm.
not what he's saying. And in
Actually,
that sense, the entire assumption falls on this entity being Avyakta Murti.
Hmm.
Because Krishna, in a state of being Avyakta Murti, alone can be present in all beings
Hmm.
and still be untouched by the bhutas.
should we take? But actually, if we say that I'm everywhere,
Hmm.
then if you take this, I'm not within that.
Hmm.
Then are they not contradicting?
Yes, they are. That is why the discussion. In the sense that the sense of being there and not being here are like the senses are different, I think.
We can like Nirakara
It's
Avyakta Murti, that can be understood, but saying that I'm not there within it,
hmm,
because it's when it is, yeah, that's all.
in the
Yeah,
sense
we could
that
go ahead. Yeah, we will read this.
maybe we can say it like this. Let's go back to that Hiranyagarbha. And because all of these bhutas are in the dream of this Hiranyagarbha, this is just a dream. We can always say that this Hiranyagarbha is the one who is transmutated into all these different objects in space and time and all the events that are happening in the stream. But the Hiranyagarbha is truly really not touched by any of this. So maybe that is what is being said.
The key word is I'm not within it. So that means I'm not there in that.
Yes, in the sense that he is the Hiranyagarbha, he is not touched by it. He is not influenced by it in any way.
That way is fine. I'm not within that means I'm not in that particular place is something like, there is a place where he is not there.
Correct.
Then it just contradicts the entire this one that I'm Sarvantaryam. Yeah, please,
Correct.
we'll go
Let's
ahead
read the
with this.
translation. Maybe we'll get more idea on
Yeah, yeah,
what
correct.
exactly is being said here.
Yeah.
Idam sarvam jagat. This whole world is tatam pervaded Maya by me through the supreme nature that I have, Avyakta Murtina, in my unmanifest form. In that form in which my nature is not manifest, that is my form which is beyond the reach of organs. Sarva Bhutani, all beings from Brahma to clump of grass, Matsthani exist in me, are established in me in that unmanifest form. For no created thing that is virit of the self can be conceived of as an object of practical use. Therefore, being possessed of this their reality through me, who am their self, they exist in me, hence they are said to be established in me. I myself am the self of these created things. Consciently, what is this? Consciently, yeah. Consequently,
Hmm.
it appears to people of little understanding that I dwell in them. Hence, I say, Nacha aham, but I am not. Avasthitaha, contained, teshu, in them. In the created things. Since, unlike gross objects, I am not in contact with anything. Therefore, I am certainly the innermost core of even of space. For a thing that has no contact with anything cannot exist like something contained in a receptacle. For this very reason that I am not in contact with anything. Okay. So here the point that we need to focus is this Avyakta Murti. in this Avyakta Murti form, because of the fact that this unmanifested reality is the base for all of existence, but the reality, like this unmanifest thing itself, is beyond everything and it is untouched by any of it. Therefore, it is not contained. So, people can think that in me or in this there is Bhagavan, there is this Avyakta Murti. But truly, none of it is real. Therefore, I am not in any of them.
Very right.
Iti manya. This is what the translation I understand. He is just pointing out the mithya of this world. I am Sat Padartha. I am the thing that is there. But you look around, whatever you see is Asat. There is no Satta. Hence, I am not in them. Although their apparent easiness, their apparent existence is also dependent on me. They are not real. That's what I get. But I might be reading too much into it. So please keep me grounded and tell me if I'm wrong.
This is absolutely beautiful.
See, in that case, in the chapter Adhyaya 8, it says, I'm Akshara Brahma. I'm whatever in the this one of Deha itself as a Pura, and then I'm within it. And here say that if you see in the 7th or 6th line, it says that I am untouched, but I'm within them, but I'm not that.
Correct.
But how is this too different? He is there in everything, but I'm not in this. Still, probably I didn't get it completely.
Neither did I. If I got it completely, I would stop talking and actually enjoy.
If we revisit the same sentence, hence I say I'm not, but I'm not.
But I am not. So,
Avasthitaha,
unlike gross objects, so
contained.
this is what the difference is making. He is the subtle, he is not the gross. Since, unlike gross objects, I am not contact with anything. Therefore, I cannot be contained in anything. So,
Contained.
even I am not even contained in space itself, in the sense that he is the innermost core of the space, he is saying.
Okay,
Right?
he's spread. He's not contained. Okay,
In
that
that
way we can
case.
take it.
Yes.
Sarvavyapi. Okay.
He does not make any contact with anything at all.
Sarvavyapi. Okay.
Because he cannot even make contact, how can he be contained?
Okay. He's a Sarvavyapi, so he's like infinite.
Right.
He's infinite, so infinity is not contained.
Correct.
And if we were to take both these statements to be true, the only way to reconcile this, as like you rightly said, is through the Mithyavada. Otherwise, if we say it is not touched by anything, then the first thing becomes untrue. Then it can't be everywhere. There are two objects and they're not being in contact. It means then object A is not in place of object B. So, which means the first statement would have been false. If we say the first statement is true, then second statement is false. The only way both of these can coexist and still make sense, as like you said, is in the case like, for example, an example as a dream, where there is the word and it is permeating the world in the sense that it is the cause of the word, but because it does not really exist, therefore I am also not there in that. So it's a really very interesting.
Maya, should we say it as a Maya?
Yes, exactly. So,
Yes.
though he doesn't use it explicitly, this Maya or Mithya, mathematically these two statements will only be true, like Trivikrama Varya said, only if we take the framework of Maya.
No, that is it's not framework of anything. It's directly from here. Avyakta. He is only saying he is that Avyakta Murti. What does that exactly mean? Right?
Okay. So
He is the what is it called? He is the true Satta, the existence. Right?
No, but how do we know that from this shloka? You're relying on already a known.
Avyakta Murti, it has already come up in all these, right? He has talked about the Avyakta that is beyond the Avyakta of Brahma's sleep.
Okay.
Right? That is the Bija that has ignorance in it. But
Okay, in
that
that
satta in which
case,
even Brahma is sleeping and waking up, etc. That avyakta we are talking. That is this avyakta murti who is Krishna, right? I'm
so,
not actually making stuff up to some extent. So I
the
might be
rest,
bringing other concepts in.
so
Sorry.
yes, because it might, my thought might just evaporate. That's why I'm just getting into.
No, please,
So
please.
I'm a Avyakta Murti, so everything is Vyakta. So Vyakta is not me.
Correct. That's basically the point.
Yeah.
The fact is, everything that is Vyakta is happening because of me.
I created them, they are Vyakta.
Hmm. No, there is not even that Kartrutva Bhava. He's not saying.
Because
Maya
if you say
Tadamidam
I
Sarvam
created
Jagat.
the world,
Ah.
if I say A created B, then A is different from B.
Huh?
Therefore, the first statement becomes false.
It will lead to complications. Need not make it false, but
Hmm.
that Kartrutva Bhava is also somewhere missing, is what I think.
Hmm.
No, Maya Tadamidam Sarvam.
Amam.
I have permeated all of this.
I have
Mm.
permeated all of this. Jagat.
Hmm.
Mm.
It's interesting.
I think subsequent this one.
Yeah, we'll go to the next shloka. Maybe it will give us more clarity on
Yeah,
what is
yeah, we
being
can
said.
just correlate and understand.
Hmm.
न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि
न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि
पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्
पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम्
भूतभृन्न च भूतस्थो
भूतभृन्न च भूतस्थो
ममात्मा भूतभावनः
ममात्मा भूतभावनः न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम् मे योगम ऐश्वरम पश्य हे अर्जुन पश्यतु look at this मे योगम ऐश्वरम पश्यतु न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि in fact these bhutas are not in me in this yoga sthiti this Ishvara yoga sthiti hey Arjuna pashyatu look at this not really all these bhutas are in me bhuta brunna aham bhuta brunna what is bhuta brut
which nurtures bhutas, which creates bhutas.
Bharta iti. Okay, I am not really the one who is nurturing all these bhutas. Nacha bhutastha.
Not even
not in the bhutastha. Mamatma bhuta bhavanaha na iti. Bhuta bhavanaha, the existence of these bhutas. Bhuta bhavana.
Which creates the bhutas.
Bhuta bhavanaha. Oh, the one who is the responsible
for the being of the bhutas.
Bhuta bhavanaha. Mamatma, what is this mamatma in the middle?
Mama Atma, Bhuta Bhavanaha api na. It's not even creating the bhutas.
Tadeva yogam aishwaram mamatma. Pashya he Arjuna. Nacha matsthani bhutani. Bhuta bhrunna. Cha bhutasthaha na. Cha bhuta bhavanaha na. So he is given up all the kartrutva, bhoktrutva bhavas and he is saying that I am nowhere here. Look at me. Pashyatu. It's very beautiful. Let's see what Shankara. Any point you would like to add, ma'am?
No. Yeah, please.
So this is exactly where the Mayavada comes from.
Yeah.
This is directly where. So we are saying that none of this is real. That is basically what it means.
यद्यपि सः उक्तवान् यत् मया सर्वमिदं जगत् व्याप्तं ततं तथापि then he himself is negating what people would usually think. Oh, it's like some atoms has spread across the universe. It has made up the universe and so on. So there was an interesting.
No, one might think that they might be a great physicist. They'll think that the space and time is Vishnu, like I used to think. They're negating that also. It's like near.
So there was a conversation between Swami Vivekananda and Nivedita. So Nivedita, after a long speech, she writes a letter, it seems, to Vivekananda saying, I have understood all of your Vedanta. It is that everything is God. Then he replies back, he's saying,
I never said
I never such a thing.
Yes.
God is, all is not.
Correct. It's beautiful. God is and all is not.
Brahma Satyam, Jagan Mithya.
So this,
Please, ma'am.
so definitely this is in sync with Rajavidya Rajaguhya.
Extremely, like this is
It's so
very, very hidden.
secretive that
Radical.
it's so secretive that it is difficult. Like we have to understand it.
It is secret in the sense that
It's
even those who know all these shlokas don't actually know it.
it's such a Raja secret. It is.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
We'll go to what Shankaracharya has to say. I believe he'll write a long thing. Oh, he did not. Okay. न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि ब्रह्मादीनि भूतानि न मत्स्थानि they are not in me पश्य मे योगं पश्य युक्तिं घटं मे मम ऐश्वरम् ईश्वरस्य इमम् इति ऐश्वरम् योगम् आत्मनः यथात्म्यमित्यर्थः यथात्म्यमित्यर्थः याथात्म्यम्. What is yathatmyam?
Atmanah Yathatmyam. Just being the Atma's being itself, Yathatmyam, itself is yoga, is what he's saying. Here, yoga doesn't mean any of these asanas, but yogam here means that, being oneself, being the Atma as the Atma itself.
Look at that. So what is this ghatam? Oh, ghatanam. Yuktang ghatanam me mama aishwaram. Yuktim, sorry. Yogam yuktim ghatanam me aishwaram. Ghatanam means something that happens. Ghatana. Me mama aishwaram. Okay. Yogam atmanaha. Okay, this is done. तथा च श्रुतिः असंसर्गित्वात् असंगतां दर्शयति असंसर्गित्वात् okay because of the fact that it cannot be touched असंगतां दर्शयति असंगः नहि सज्जते what is सज्जते
attached, get attached.
असंगः
That which is unattached does not get attached.
Okay. Brahadaranyakopana. What a bear laughing.
No, it's quite, it's tautology.
Tautology, yes.
A not equal to A, sorry, not A equal to not A.
Asangaha nahi sajjate. Okay. We need to learn these Upanishads also. Idancha ashcharyam anyat pashya. Also look at another ashcharya. Very, very interesting thing. Bhuta bhrat asangopi san bhutani बिभर्ति न च भूतस्थः यथोक्तेन न्यायेन दर्शितव्यात्
भूतस्तत्वात्
अनुपपत्तेः. What is being said here again? See. Na bibhrati. What is this? Na bibhrati.
Bhuta bhrata asangaha api san.
Being
Bhutani
asangaha.
bibharti na.
Bibharti. What is bibharti?
Bharanam karoti. To nurture, to nourish.
Correct. Bibharti. Nacha bhutasthaha. Also not bhutastha. What is bhutasthaha na? Ityukte यथोक्तेन न्यायेन दर्शितव्यात्. In order to darshitatvat by the nyaya that has been the logic that has been shown just before. Bhutastatvanupatte. He talked
about how Yeah, the avyakta being the sukshma tama of even space, because it can't be touched. It can therefore also be, I mean, no bhutas can live within it, nor can it live within any bhutas.
Katham punaruchyate, okay. Katham punaruchyate, how it is being said again. Asau mama atma iti vibhajya देहादिसङ्घातम् तस्मिन् अहङ्कारम् अध्यारोप्य लोकबुद्धिम् अनुसरन् व्यपदिशति. Oh, I see. कथं पुनरुच्यते असौ मम आत्मा इति. This one is my atma. People who say this is my atma iti vibhajya, they break it. Deha sanghatam, they say that it is with the deha sanghatam tasmin, in this ahankaram adhyaropya, they superimpose ahankara onto it, loka buddhincha, so they also add that loka buddhi, that is indriyas etc. I think anusaran, loka buddhim anusaran, by following the loka buddhi. So this is what people think. लोका बुद्धिम् अनुसरन् किं चिन्तयति लोके जनाः किं चिन्तयति इत्युक्ते देहसङ्घातम् असौ मम आत्मा इति विभज्य चिन्तयन्ति इत्येव वा
I have a different take on this. So he is asking a question. Katham punaruchyate aso mama iti. So why is Krishna saying mama atma? He could have just said I am. Mama atma bhuta bhavana, instead of saying that, he could have said aham bhuta bhavana na iti. But why is he saying mama atma like how we usually do? My soul. What does my soul mean? There is only soul which is I. So my soul is a false construct. So he's saying this Krishna is doing by how usually we do loka buddhi, by superimposing his ahamtva onto his own physical body
and saying this atma that I have is the atma that is not bhuta bhut etc.
Correct. And therefore showing us by example that all of our atmas, so to speak,
are one atma only.
Yeah.
There is only one thing, and it is not touching anything else. Mama atma iti. Na punaha atmanaha atma. Na punaha atmanaha atma. There is no atma of the atma itself. Anyaha iti lokavat ajanan.
He's as though pretending like how the loka means here, like how people usually think. When they say my atma, I have my atma has gone from the body. It doesn't make any sense. I have gone from the body, or the atma went from the body. My atma went from the body is a wrong thing, but still he uses that to show how people usually use it.
तथा भूतभावनः भूतानि भावयति उत्पादयति वर्धयतीति वा भूतभावनः. So this is the meaning of भूतभावनः. यथोक्तेन श्लोकद्वयेन उक्तम् अर्थं दृष्टान्तेन उपपादयन्. So in order to even explain it more, he is going to say more in the next shloka.
The next shloka.
Want we read this or?
Done.
Yeah, done. We got it.
We got it.
Yes. Only because of you. Without you, I could not have. Thank you very much. Okay.
Any comments?
Any comments, ma'am?
Probably, can we go to the previous, this one, the English translation?
Yes, ma'am. Should I read it?
Yeah.
Naja bhutani, nor do these beings, beginning from Brahma to Matsthani, well in me. Pashya, behold, me, my, what is it? Aishwaram, divine, yogam, yoga, action, performance, this real nature of myself. The Upanishadic text to similarly show the absence of association of the self due to its being free from contact. unattached for it, never attached. Behold this other wonder. I am the Bhuta Bhrit, sustainer of beings, though I am unattached. Cha, but Mama Atma, myself, na Bhuta Bhavana, Bhutastha, is not contained in the beings. Oh, he is saying he is Bhuta Bhrit, but Bhuta Bhavana.
Oh.
Bhuta Bhrit, Bhuta Bhavana na.
Oh.
As it has been explained according to the logic stated above, there is no possibility of it remaining contained in the beings. How again is it said, it is myself following human understanding have separated the aggregate of the body, etc., from the self and the superimposing egoism on it. Myself, the Lord calls it myself. But not that he has said so by ignorantly thinking like ordinary mortals, by the self is different from himself. So also I am Bhuta Bhavanaha, the originator of the beings, the one who gives birth to or nourishes the beings by way of establishing with the help of an illusion the subject matter.
Illustration. Illustration.
Oh, sorry, yeah, by an illustration. So illusion, but okay, by an illustration, subject matter that the self, which has no contact with anything, is the substratum of creation, continuance, and dissolution, dealt in the aforesaid two verses. Okay, is the
Yeah.
what he has explained in the last two shlokas,
Yeah. Sure.
and I am barely able to follow, ma'am. Uh,
No, but they have given a translation where they are saying it is the Bhuta Bhavana and it is the Bhuta Brit. But then he says Nacha and also not. Then he's using Nacha Nacha. I thought it was like Bhuta
Bhuta Bhrit,
Britna, Bhuta Sthana, Bhuta Bhavana, na. Cha.
Bhutasthaha, Mamatma.
Actually, I'm trying to use the computer. This one, like there is object oriented, which we correlate. I mean, I should thank to the person who also worked on it, and then we had a discussion very long back.
Hmm.
See, Paramatma doesn't have start or end.
Hmm.
He's Swayambhu.
Hmm.
He created himself.
No, no, no.
Swayambhu. What is Swayambhu? He's like for an example, let's take. He existed always.
Right. There is Swayambhu ityukte, Bhu eva Swayamiti.
Mhm.
Existence itself.
Okay. Now all of
No,
us are from his creation.
it's not do like that.
All of us are from his creation. We are all individual object, and we have inherited from him with limited time span and specific, attributes or
Hmm.
like capabilities. If you take at the same time, if you take a family, this one, right? Each one of us have ancestors.
Hmm.
It goes on and on, it's repeated. But if you just put it back the same thing, like we are from the super set, super object class, or a super this one. There is no recursive, there is no internal, like reference again to the reference. We only have
Hmm.
reference to him. He need not have a reference to us.
Oh, okay.
I see. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting
because
computer science
very
perspective. Um,
he doesn't need to have an reference because he is himself is superset. We are within
hmm.
him, and he's not like all those. Of course, if you say that for in our every jivanu there is a already brahmanda, but that brahmanda itself him. It's
Hmm.
not we as a one instance of us is not him.
Okay.
It's like a fractal in geometry, right? So the finer and finer you go towards zoom in, it's the same shape repeating again and again.
Yeah,
So you could say then that smaller triangle is in the bigger triangle, or vice versa, that the big triangle
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
correct.
smaller triangle. So you can keep
But
going
actually
fractal,
speaking,
zoom in and zoom out.
all those objects are within that big object, which is infinite.
Hmm. That's a beautiful perspective. She's saying that. When I say this body, this is in me, God is present. But look at God, it's infinite, right? I am
Let's
talking
take
about this thing that is there. I am calling myself here, which exists in a small time frame, in a small location on this particular planet, out of infinitely many planets, out of infinitely many solar systems, out of infinitely many galaxies, etc. in this vast universe.
I'm
So,
not confined. I'm
अतः
not confined.
न
Yeah.
मत्स्थानि भूतानि न च भूतभृन्न भूतस्थः ममात्मा भूतभावनः. Very confusing.
Why I am favoring this interpretation? Thank you, Arya. It was really good. Very interesting computer analogy you gave.
Can we just scroll down here only? This one here, assemble is that was there is aggregate.
Hmm.
We have something
Yeah.
called aggregate relations in a true sense of software development and programming. The relation with two different objects. For an example, car and its parts. It's a container ship,
Hmm.
as you mentioned, like both mentioned, water within a bowl. It's a container and contained ship.
Correct.
And if we take this one, like a box of a different objects, they're aggregate.
Hmm.
So here it says body is a aggregate,
Correct, ma'am.
has a different objects.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, the organs.
Correct. Correct. In fact, it is just being made every single day,
Mm,
right? As every single day we have a new body. In fact, the cells die and new cells are born, and it's continuing on and on. It's an aggregate of many cells, which are aggregate of many chemicals, all these
yeah,
molecules, which
that.
we take in every day, and then we also let go of every time we breathe out. We are
Mm,
letting go of these water molecules and carbon dioxide, etc.
correct. Different organs. They need not be like box within the box. They are a pool of boxes or pool of objects within a body. That is the organ here.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, but the point is, he's saying I am not the box within the box. The
correct.
that understanding that God is the big body and the entire universe is its parts is a very popular pantheistic opinion. But what Krishna is saying is in the form as the Avyakta Murti, he is
I'm
not
not.
even within the box.
Yes.
He is not. So
The box is an illusion. That is what he is
Yes.
basically saying. He is saying that there is no box.
I am not the Bhuta Bharit. I have not created these things.
Ah,
I have not. I'm not nourishing them. So it's a very
So
interesting thing.
Bhuta Bhrit, there is one more, this one we had.
Bhutabhrin, nacha bhutasthaha,
I am
mamatma.
the I am the originator of being. I am the originator of the being.
Though this is why I had this question because earlier he has many times told I have created the world. You know.
that is in Vishnu Swarupa. And now he is going Raja Dukhyam.
Hmm.
He is going even deeper. He is going into what is this Vishnutvam. And then he is saying that this Vishnutvam is Atma, which is beyond this Vishnutvam itself. This pervading nature where, he is doing the creation of everything. He is the, Prapitamaha, etc. He is making everything exist. He is the Dhata. He is the one who is sustaining everything, etc. etc. He is saying that all of this he is going so in the sense that the Swarupa of Vishnu with the Shankha, Chakra, Gada, etc. all these duties that he has to do, right? All of this is contained within the same illusion. And the thing that is beyond the illusion is truly the Vishnu, the real Vishnu.
And
Avyakta Murtihi.
can I
So
just
when he,
have
this is what I understand. Just a minute, ma'am. I'll complete
yeah,
my this thing. So he is basically saying that none of these is real, including all these Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, all these creator, sustainer, destroyer, etc. All of this is contained within the same Maya, right? And I am the Avyakta Murti, which is beyond this Maya. Iti manye. This is what I think. But yeah, you are
Yeah.
able to say something.
Yeah. Like, there is one more, this one which is more convincing. It's in Kannada.
Please read, ma'am.
I'll
I
read
think
it.
I kind of understand Kannada because there
Yeah,
are a
yeah.
lot of
Oh, that's
Samskrita
fine.
words.
Uh, ಆ, ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ಮೀ.
Hmm.
ಆದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಈಶ್ವರಿಯ ಯೋಗ ಶಕ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡು, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಲೈಕ್ ಯು ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಮೀ ಇನ್ ಯೋಗ ಶಕ್ತಿ. ಜೀವನ ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಪಾಲನೆ, ಪೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಮತ್ತು ಜೀವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಲು ಸಹ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮ ವಾಸ್ತವವಾಗಿಯೂ ಜೀವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್
All the three functions are not there in the Atma.
Correct.
like I have the power to take care of the jiva palane and poshane, and also procreation is with I mean I have the capability, but they don't have. In the sense, what I understand out of this, we as a GV, we don't have the capacity to sustain and also procreate
No, but the
in the
problem
real
is,
sense.
where is the GV coming from? There
That's
is no
what
GV in the shloka, right?
Bhuta Bhritta is there, no?
Bhuta Bhrat means the one who is sustainer of all these bhutas.
That is Bhagavan himself.
Ah.
And it's not the GV itself.
Bhuta Bhrat na, I am not the one who is sustaining everything. That's what he is saying.
Here it says the other way. What it says is the GV is, which is actually here the other way around actually.
Can you read that statement ma'am, once again?
Now,
That Bhuta Bhrat from there.
Bhuta Bhrit, it says ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಪಾಲನೆ ಪೋಷಣೆ. ಚ ಭೂತ ಭಾವನಃ, ಜೀವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡುವ. ಚ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮ ವಾಸ್ತವವಾಗಿಯೂ ಜೀವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್, ಜೀವೀಸ್ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಒನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ capability to sustain the GVs and also their procreation.
ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಭೂತಗಳನ್ನು ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಸುವ, ಪಾಲಿಸುವ, ಪೋಷಿಸುವ, ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡುವ ನಾನು, ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮವೂ ಜೀವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. It's not the capability is not there. My Atma itself is not.
Shall I share the screen? 1 second.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Because that will give more.
ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಭೂತಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ಮೀ. ಆದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಈಶ್ವರೀಯ ಯೋಗ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ನೋಡು. ಬಟ್ ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ಮೈ ಡಿವೈನ್ ಯೋಗ ಶಕ್ತಿ. ಜೀವಿಗಳ ಪಾಲನೆ ಪೋಷಣೆ ಮಾಡುವ ಮತ್ತು ಜೀವಿಗಳನ್ನು ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಲು ಸಹ ನನ್ನ ಆತ್ಮವು ವಾಸ್ತವವಾಗಿಯೂ ಜೀವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದ ಕೆಪಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಜೀವ. ಮೈ ಆತ್ಮ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ನ್ಡ್ with doing this parane poshane is not there in the GVs. And therefore meaning
ಹಾಗಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ that means ಜೀವಿಗಳಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. That's what like Bhagavan is not within, like in the sense the containership what we said. No, car is not within the like let's take air is within the tube tire. The air is the tire is not within air.
Exactly.
We can say that the car is not within its parts.
Yes, that way.
Car is a
containership, yeah. And
car
also
is actually a concept. When all these parts assemble in a particular way, we call it a car. But the carness is not there in
any of these individual
that's
parts.
The aggregate, yeah. Some of all objects in the infinite Brahmanda is him. But the parts, the individual object is not him.
Okay.
Or that way around.
I see.
And also one more thing which, shall I stop sharing the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can share the screen. So here in this case, what it flashes to me is, he created us. We have created something that is like artificial intelligence. Okay, this is one equation, if you take like that. But artificial intelligence is within natural intelligence, but not the other way around.
That is understood. That is already spoken about in the previous shloka, Ari, that
Mm.
I am the bhutas are in me, but I am not in the bhutas. That is understood.
Yeah.
But when he says even the bhutas are not in me, so then first he says there is the water in the bottle, but then he says there is not even the water in the bottle. So that is where the
That is actually different. I mean, explanation is given in that book, Kannada.
Hmm.
This one, that
Hmm.
is little more, understandable.
Correct.
Yeah, it speaks different. It says, ನಿರಾಕಾರ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ಆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನಾದ ನನ್ನಿಂದ ಈ ಇಡೀ ಜಗತ್ತು ನೀರಿನಿಂದಾದ ಹಿಮದ ಗಡ್ಡೆಯಂತೆ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿದೆ. ಜಗತ್ತು ನೀರಿನಿಂದಾದ ಹಿಮದ ಗಡ್ಡೆಯಂತೆ ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಚರಾಚರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪದ ಆಧಾರದಿಂದ ಅಂತರ್ಗತವಾಗಿದೆ. ಪ್ರಯುಕ್ತ ವಾಸ್ತವವಾಗಿ ನಾನು ಅವುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮಾಯಾ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಾಯಾ.
Yeah, that's what. I am not in the Maya. That's what he's
I
saying.
am not in the Maya. Yeah.
We'll stop here.
Yeah, we'll stop here. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಾः. ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದः. ಉತ್ತಮ ಚರ್ಚಾ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದः.
ಕಾಯೇನ ವಾಚಾ ಮನಸೇಂದ್ರಿಯೈರ್ವಾ
ಬುದ್ಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮನಾ ವಾ ಪ್ರಕೃತೆ ಸ್ವಭಾವಾತ್ ಕರೋಮಿ ಯದ್ಯತ್ ಸಕಲಂ ಪರಸ್ಮೈ ನಾರಾಯಣಾಯೇತಿ ಸಮರ್ಪಯಾಮಿ.
ಅಕ್ಷರಪದ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಂ ಮಾತ್ರಾಹೀನಂ ಚ ಯದ್ಭವೇತ್ ತತ್ಸರ್ವಂ ಕ್ಷಮ್ಯತಾಂ ದೇವ ನಾರಾಯಣಮೋಸ್ತುತೆ. ವಿಸರ್ಗಬಿಂದು ಮಾತ್ರಾಣಿ ಪದಪಾದಾಕ್ಷರಾಣಿ ಚ ನ್ಯೂನಾನಿ ಚಾತಿರಿಕ್ತಾನಿ ಕ್ಷಮಸ್ವ ಪುರುಷೋತ್ತಮ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
I'm